Good day, ladies and gentlemen. VeChain is exploding exactly as predicted after the breakout from this very macro ascending triangle that we were in. Folks, I have been trying to ring the alarm bells on this channel for weeks. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to notify new uploads, because I was saying in this apex here that if we break down, we're likely to find support in these regions. That's where I would be looking to accumulate, and that is exactly where VeChain found support. Exactly. If you would have been following these videos, following our channel, and if you would have gotten in here, you would have been up over 100%. 100 and what, 10%? Folks, like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to notify new uploads. VeChain keeps breaking out of resistance. We broke above our pitchfork. We broke above our fib level. I think 6 cents is our next stop, folks. VeChain is on an absolute tear. Oh my god, folks. Check out our Discord group, link down in the description below. I remember vividly one of our Discord members was saying, there's a few people in our Discord saying, they were so disappointed in VeChain. It was just moving sideways. It was nothing, nothing interesting was going on. Folks, you want to be accumulating. You want to be buying when there's not a lot of hype and things haven't pumped. Be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. Folks, we've been ringing the alarm bells here on VeChain on this channel, saying how it was just a matter of time before we exploded. And as soon as we broke out of here, we let you guys know, both on this channel and in our Discord group, that VeChain was breaking out bullishly. And look at this, folks. Look at this. We are well on my way to my short to midterm price target of 6 cents. I did not think we would get there this quickly, to be honest, but VeChain is an absolute monster. For those who don't know, VeChain aims to improve supply chains and logistics through tracking on the blockchain. It's by far the leader in its niche, and it has massive partnerships with BMW China, BMW, Walmart China. Folks, this is just the beginning for VeChain, in my opinion. I do think my short-term target here is 6 cents. After 6 cents, I think it's worthwhile to take a look at VeChain's price structure, kind of gauge what it's going to do next. But just based off our fib levels here, if we can tackle and get above 6 cents, could we see an 8 cent VeChain, 8 cent VeChain in kind of the midterm here? I do definitely think so, especially if Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to not tank. That will definitely allow the altcoins such as VeChain to continue doing well. An important chart to kind of gauge what the altcoins such as VeChain are likely to do is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Bitcoin dominance is the total value of Bitcoin compared to the total value of all cryptocurrency here. Whenever Bitcoin dominance rises, altcoins typically suffer. Whenever it falls, altcoins typically benefit. Now, isn't it interesting that as soon the day that Bitcoin dominance is taking a bit of a leg down, the altcoins such as VeChain are taking a leg up? It's because Bitcoin, there's somewhat of a direct correlation, but point being, whenever Bitcoin dominance rises, that means there's money flowing into Bitcoin out of the altcoins. Whenever it falls, that means there's money flowing out of Bitcoin or into the altcoins, or people are just choosing to put their money in the altcoins. So it's a good gauge. Bitcoin dominance, bottom line here, is a good gauge of what the altcoins have within it. If we see Bitcoin dominance continue to go for that leg down, that should tell you the altcoins have more gas in their tank to keep pumping. If we see Bitcoin dominance start to rally and go for that leg up, that should tell you that's going to place the dampers on the altcoins. So again, good chart to gauge what the altcoins such as VeChain are doing. Let's take a look at our indicators here to try to get a sense of what VeChain is looking like. So let's begin by looking at the daily. Daily, very bullish crossover. Weighted MACD, still very bullish. Stochastic RSI, but bullish, although very overbought. Looks like I might want to have a bearish crossover soon. RSI, extremely bullish. Bullish divergence, very bullish, although concerningly very much overbought. Let's take a look at the 12. So, 12 hours, same situation. A bullish, except stochastic, concerningly kind of wants to have a bearish crossover. Let's take a look at the 6. 6, bullish. Ooh, look at this. Okay, this is actually very bullish. So, for those who don't know, the stochastic RSI is great for understanding when you're going to have a shift in the trend, but not the extent to the shift in the trend. So the stochastic RSI typically loves to move from one extreme to the other, oversold to overbought. And when it's in one extreme and it's trying to go for that next leg down to the bottom extreme or to the other extreme, and it doesn't, and it has a bullish crossover, halfway through the move, that's actually a very bullish sign. So when we're overbought and we're trying to have that leg down to the oversold region, and we don't, and we have a bullish crossover, that's very bullish. That's telling you the trend really doesn't want to go that way. So very good to see. Although we may have a second bearish crossover soon. Aside from that, everything looks bullish. Take a look at the 3. Ooh, look at that bullish crossover from the stochastic, bullish crossover from the weighted MACD, RSI, kind of chilling in the same overbought region. So, guys, even the 3 hours still bullish. Again, we're kind of overbought, but we're still bullish. Aside from that, RSI still, this peak isn't done forming. I would say this is a lower high, but this isn't done yet. So until we see a peak, like a leg down, I wouldn't consider this to be a lower high quite yet. And even on the 1 hour, folks, it still looks bullish. And look at this, VeChain just blew past a fib level. We may see 6 cents very, very soon, folks. This is absolutely insane. I wouldn't have expected VeChain to go up this high, this fast, ladies and gentlemen. We made a video yesterday when VeChain was over here. You have to stay tuned to this channel. So, folks, just to summarize here, every time frame, even the hourlies, look extremely bullish for VeChain. It's extremely bullish. The only bearishness we're seeing is that we're kind of overbought. So after such a tremendous pump, it would make sense that at some point here we have some kind of pullback. You know, maybe we reach this fib level here, kind of around 6 cents, fall back down or retest this pitchfork here, and then go for that further leg up. Maybe something like that is possible. But guys, this is stupid bullish. We are kind of overbought, which is concerning. But aside from that, folks, I think we're very likely to see bullish continuation. But again, I don't know if I would buy in here. I do think we're gonna hit 6 cents, but with this being such a straight line up, who knows if and when we're gonna get the pullback and to what extent we'll pull back. I honestly don't know, folks. This is absolutely crazy to see. Now, long term, I do think this bull run is likely to end with Bitcoin sometime September, October this year. Do I know that for sure? Absolutely not. Could I be wrong? Sure. But is it probable? Is there a good chance? I do think so, based off some charts. If you check out our Discord group, link for that will be down in the description below. In our resources sections, trading resources, general resources, and investing resources, we have a chart by Trading Shot, who broke down the Bitcoin cycles quite well. And according to that chart, which I do think is valid, Bitcoin is likely to reach its peak sometime September, October this year. And VeChain and the altcoins, I would wager, are likely to reach their peak roughly a month after Bitcoin. I'm basing that off the fact that if you look back in 2017, the chart of Ethereum reached its peak roughly a month after Bitcoin. So could something similar happen this time around? Sure. Is that a guarantee? No, definitely not. But could something similar happen? I do think so. And so that's why I think it's worth considering that, I think VeChain is likely to reach its top roughly a month after Bitcoin. So I still think we have plenty of bull run left. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some kind of pullback here at some point because it's so bullish. But do we see 6 cents soon? I do think so. If we can tackle 6 cents, I think maybe tackle and hold 6 cents. I think we hit maybe just under maybe 8 cents, folks. That it sounds crazy to say, but I do think so. Now, long term, I do think I wouldn't be surprised. I'll put it that way. If VeChain hit 50 cents to $1 at the peak of this bull run, folks. I do not know that for sure. I could be wrong. That is just a guesstimate for fun, because ultimately there's no way of knowing with any degree of high certainty where these coins are going to go. People can extrapolate based off market caps and time frames and yada yada yada, but nobody knows for sure. I don't know for sure. So I just want to say I kind of want to be able to brag, if and when I'm right. But hey, what if VeChain only hits 45 cents, 49 cents, right, folks? Like, I don't know. Nobody knows. I think it's much better in crypto to when it comes to long-term investing, at least for myself, this is a strategy I'm implementing, is to buy and sell based off time frames and and instead of specific price targets. Like, people can have certain price targets where you want to take profit. Sure, that's great and all. Me personally, my trading strategy, my investing plan, it doesn't have to be yours. I'm going to be scaling out more so based off time frames and less so based off prices. So when it comes to, I think I'll start selling slowly during the summer. Late third quarter, early fourth quarter this year is when I'll start to scale out. Sometime a little bit before when the bull run is probably supposed to end. So that's just my strategy, guys. You don't have to do what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, folks, those are my thoughts. I really just want to arm you guys with at least some of the important things you need to understand when it comes to investing or trading in crypto or VeChain more specifically. Now, in terms of a pullback target here, one important EMA we need to keep our eye out for is the 100 EMA on the 12-hour. As we can see here, last time we pumped, dump, found support right there. Pumped, dump, found support right there. So it's currently the 100 EMA on the 12-hour is way down, just under 3 cents. So if VeChain fell back down to 3 cents, which I don't think is likely, I would consider that the blessing of a lifetime, because there's a lot of volume building up in these regions. A very important, significant support level is right around 3 cents. But I think something more likely is, in terms of like a substantial pullback, would be the original breakout zone. of 355, but even something like that I do feel is unlikely, folks. I think kind of a more likely scenario in terms of a pullback, I think we see maybe 4.5, 4.6 cents. Kind of our 618 fib retracement level or fib extension level is right around there. We do have resistance at at around 6 cents with one of our fib levels. So in terms of a significant pullback, I think kind of the 4.5, 4.6 cent is where we would find support. If we did have more of a pullback, we start to have kind of pitchfork support lines around these regions. So that is where I'd find support. But then again, I don't think it's likely that we correct that far if we hit 6 cents, although it's technically possible. Like, let's say we hit 6 cents, falling back down to 4.5 is a 25% pullback. Yeah, something like that's possible. It's definitely possible. Yeah, so folks, look, that just to kind of summarize my thoughts here, I do think we hit 6 cents. If we can break above 6 cents, I do think we hit 8 cents over the kind of like the midterm. We are quite overextended. We are quite overbought on the larger time frames. So I would expect to have some kind of a pullback with VeChain at any point here. Even though we could see bullish continuation, and I think we are likely to see bullish continuation, I think VeChain is kind of overdue for some kind of pullback, whether it's a small one or a consolidation period or more of a substantial pullback. I think it's just a matter of time before something like that happens. And then long term, 50 cents to $1, don't take that as, in stone, folks. It's just a guesstimate for fun. And if anything interesting further happens with VeChain, we'll definitely be talking about it on this channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon for notifications as well. Check out our Discord group. Link for that will be down in the description below. They got this set up, this ascending triangle and this breakout weeks and weeks ago. So check that out as well. Link down in the description below for our Patreon. You get access to our VIP Discord group where they get the coins we're looking at first, interesting setups, low cap gems, all before anyone else gets to see them as well. We will be giving away a hardware wallet randomly to one of the first 100 Patreon members. So if you want to support us and you want access to those perks or VIP Discord, make sure you check out our Patreon. Link for that will be down in the description below. Thank you for watching, folks. Take care.